Did your high school sweetheart work out after graduation? Owen and I were together all through high school. He'd wait by my locker every morning with a chocolate milk, and I'd help him with calculus during lunch. We were that couple everyone thought would make it. Homecoming king and queen, perfect SAT scores, both headed to Stanford together. The summer before college, Owen got diagnosed with a rare heart condition. The doctor said he needed surgery immediately, but his parents couldn't afford the $200,000 procedure. My family offered to help, but his dad was too proud. Instead, Owen deferred college for a year to work 3 jobs saving up. I went to Stanford alone, promising to wait. Every night, we'd video chat while he counted tips from his bartending shift. Sometimes he'd fall asleep mid-conversation, exhausted from working 18-hour days, but he never complained. Just 10 more months, he'd say, showing me his savings spreadsheet. Then one day in February, Owen stopped answering my calls. His mom finally picked up, crying. He'd collapsed at work. The hospital said he needed surgery within 48 hours or his heart would fail. They were still $43,000 short. I immediately withdrew from Stanford and emptied my college fund. My parents were furious. They'd spent years saving that money, but I didn't care. I drove 16 hours straight back home, only stopping for gas. When I got to the hospital, Owen's bed was empty. The nurse said he'd checked himself out an hour ago, leaving a note saying he couldn't let me sacrifice my future for him. His phone was off, and his parents had no idea where he went. I spent 3 days searching everywhere. His work, our old hangout spots, even the treehouse where we had our first kiss. Nothing. Then at 2 a.m., my phone lit up with a text from an unknown number. Meet me at Carl's Diner. Come alone. It was Hannah, Owen's supervisor from the bar. She looked terrible, like she had. The final straw came when he showed up at our apartment unannounced on a Tuesday night. Emma was doing homework at the kitchen table when he knocked. I opened the door and he pushed past me like he lived there. Emma needs a tutor, he announced, not even saying hello. Her math grades aren't good enough, and this place is too small. You need to move somewhere better. I was exhausted from working double shifts at the diner just to keep us afloat, and here was this man who contributed absolutely nothing telling me I wasn't doing enough. Emma was looking between us with worry in her eyes, and I realized she was scared. That's when I said it. No child support, no opinion. Josh's face turned red. He started yelling about how he had rights as her father, how I couldn't keep him from his daughter, how he was going to take me to court. I stayed calm and repeated myself slower this time. No child support, no opinion. I explained that if he wanted a say in Emma's life, he needed to actually contribute to it. The back child support he owed was over $15,000. He could start there. Josh stormed out, threatening to get a lawyer. I didn't hear from him for 2 weeks, which was honestly peaceful. Then one day, I got a call from the state child support office. Josh had made a payment. Not the full amount, but enough to show he was serious. That weekend, he asked if he could take Emma to the park. I said yes, but only for 2 hours, and I wanted her back before dinner. He agreed. Emma came home talking about how they fed the ducks and got ice cream. She seemed happy, but not overly excited. When I asked if she wanted to see him again, she shrugged and said, I guess so, but can you come too next time? It's been 6 months now, and Josh has been paying child support regularly. He sees Emma every other Saturday for a few hours, and he stopped trying to tell me how to parent. He realized pretty quickly that actually being responsible for a kid is different than just showing up and playing the fun dad.